Hi students, so up to here we have completed fourth lesson. Then we are going to start the fifth lesson, that is coordination, the linking system. The first lesson talks about nutrition. Second lesson, respiration. Third lesson, transportation. How the material transport from one place to the another place. And the fourth lesson, excretion, sending the waste materials from the body. This lesson is the linking system. How it linked to the other system. How it will be coordinates. How it will be coordinates to the other systems. So today we will talk about the introduction class of this coordination and the linking system. So far we discussed so many things. So this body is made up of with trillions of cells. I already told you so many times. So all these organs are working together. It's a linking one organ system to the another organ system. It's a coordination is there between one organism to the other organisms. The coordination should be there. If there is no coordination, it's impossible to live or survive. For example, this body, take this body. This body is divided into three parts like a head, a body, middle parts to the legs. While we are moving from one place to the another place, see how there is a coordination is there between the movement of the body. If this head is separated, neck is separated, and this stomach system is separated, and the leg is separated, can we walk? No, it is impossible. If you are walking, so if this hand says, I don't come, you go, how can we go? If this thinking will be stuck in our brain, eyes will be look, ears can hear, nose can smell. So there are different types of sense organs is there in our body to work, to coordinate, to link the system. To link the system. This brain work very powerfully. It will send message to all the body parts to work together, to coordinate one another. So how grateful, even though we are standing upright, even on two legs, 2 foot, with a heavy body, is it possible to walk with the 2 legs on this earth? Yes, because it's a coordination. Even though bend your body, you are not falling. So even though do any exercise, even though carry any heavy things, we are not falling because there is a coordination is there. So see, when you are walking on the road, so there is a coordination. What happens when right leg go to the next foot? What happens? This right leg and left hands will be moved like this, isn't it? There's a coordination is there, automatically it will happen. Anybody, they will walk like this? I think no. So it's impossible. So right leg, right hands at a time, they will not move. So they will not move properly. So there is a coordination is there. Like if you are walking like this, it's good. It's look like good. There is a coordination is there. Then only it look like good. Then only we can walk. Like if you walking like this, if somebody look at you, they will say this boy is very different. It's like a man. So it's impossible. Some will like walk like this robot. They will not move anything. Like around Manmohan Singh. There is no movements in hands. They will walk like this. So then we can see the different types of peoples. So this body have a coordinations. So you can see the plenty of examples how this coordination skill takes place in our body. When you look at the sunlight directly, what happens? Our eyes will be automatically closed. Because the signals will send to the eyes, it will close, it will remove the eyes from this directly. There are so many examples. When you are eating the food materials, the saliva will automatically be released. When the food enters the stomach, the hydrochloric acid will be released to digest the food materials. So automatically it will be happens. So there is a beautiful coordination is there in our body. So food is digested, nutrients are absorbed, sending to the body parts, to the cells, and the waste materials are generated and absorbed, extracted, sent into the bladders, to the filtered in the kidneys, it will send to the body parts. So there is a coordination is there. So there is a coordination between the reading, writing, and watching. When you are listening class, you will look at with your eyes, okay, what he is saying. You will listen with your ears and you will write with the pens, with the hands. This is beautiful coordination, eyes, nose. If anything I ask questions, you will reply with your mouth and you will listen with your ears. This coordination is there, writing. So this body has to, all the parts has to be support to this body. And the brain will be controlled all these things. All this. So next one is respond to stimuli. Respond to stimuli. How we are going to respond and how we are going to stimulate. So there are plenty of examples there. For example, when cat is going to run, cat running, I know you are seeing the Tom and Jerry, the famous children's this video, Tom and Jerry. When cat will run, when it see mouse, cat or rat, when it see a rat, it is running to catch the rat or mouse, because the favorite food of cat is the rat. So it's like a chicken biryani for the cat, mutton biryani. So when cat see the rat, what happens? This cat run towards the rat. But rat will stay like that only? No, it will also run. So why cat is running to catch the rat? Why rat is running to protect himself? So these are the two differences. So respond to stimuli. We also see in plants the respond to stimuli. What is stimuli? When plant exposed on the sunlight, when sunlight is falling on the plants, when stimuli is applied on the plant, they will respond. These plants will grow towards the sunlight. Plants will grow toward the sunlight. The best example is sunflower. The sunflower plants will grow where the sunlight is moving. The sunlight is this side, they will move like this. If the sunlight is moving, these plants also move like this. This is the best example of stimuli to respond. Not only plants, in human beings also. You can see sweating. When there is a hot and humid. It's a very hot condition is there. Nobody say to water come away from the body. So this sweat will come away from the body. Automatically, when it exposed in the hot condition or humid condition, So the sweat will go away from the body. These are the stimuli to response. Stimuli to respond. When this body, the skin is exposed to the sunlight or hard condition of the waves, the sweat will come away from the body automatically. These are the waste materials will go away from the body. These are the response to stimuli. There are so many examples. For example, if you are going from school to the home after 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, what happens? Suddenly you saw the dog is there behind you. The dog is barking. Wow! What happens? The stimuli is when dog attacks at you, what is your response? Run until you reach the home. So this is there are so many examples is there. Respond to stimuli. Respond to stimuli. And there are some activities there of activities. How this activity will works. So this activity talks about holding a falling stick. Holding a falling stick. Holding a falling sticks. So you have to hold this. You have to assume this is a stick. You do not have a stick here. Okay. Stick here. So you can take any scale or you can take a stick. So you have to hold here. You have to hold here. So there is, and in the corner you are holding the stick. And you call somebody, your friends. So tell him to hold here, not to hold. So you keep the gap of 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter between the scale and the fingers. There should be a small gap should be there. So now what happens if there is 2 students, we can see there is interaction between the students. So now what happens? One hand is holding here and another hand is kept. I am not holding, I am keeping a small gap here. Small gap. Now what I am doing? I am watching, I am holding, I am keeping these fingers. Now I am removing this scale or sticks. What happens? I am not holding where exactly I am keeping the distance between this scale or stick. I am not holding properly because see the coordination between this hands and the eyes. So see, if another guy is there, he may catch this, he may hold this, or sometimes what happens, it stops. I don't know, he don't know when I am losing or when I am putting down the scales. So there is a small gap between the coordinations, because I know when this scale is going to release. I know this hands knows, this brain knows, everything coordination is there with me. If somebody is there, he cannot do it properly. So there is a coordination missing between the two peoples. Coordination between the eye, coordination between the hands, eye and the brain. When I look at this, for example, for now I am not watching. So even though I am not watching, I can hold it because there is a coordination is there between the eye. Even the eye is not working, brain and the hands, fingers. If somebody is there, so you cannot hold it proper because there is if you close eyes, you cannot hold it. This is the small activity. Next one is one more word, that is a gallon. Integrating pathways are nervous coordination. So Greek actually, they believe the coordination or the entire body, the control will take place by only brain, but because that is not a good illustrations. Then the spinal cord also is attached to the brain. The spinal cord also helping for the sensations. Nervous, it will also act in the getting the information and replying the informations. There are, according to the Galen, the Greek physiologist, Galen, scientist, physiologist. So what he did, he observed very carefully his patient. One of his patient, he fell down from the chariots. From the chariot. What happens? When he fell down from the chariots, is nothing but Ratham, Gurala Ratham. He fell down from the chariots. He lost his sensation. Anything he touches, the sense organ is not working in his hands or legs. Because he lost the sensation, he got an injury in his neck. That's why he lost his sensation. But Galen carefully observed that he lost his sensation, but there is a muscle movements or activity is there. Muscles movements or activities are there. For this reason, the Galen concluded that there are two different types of sensations. One is sensory neurons, which one carry messages from body parts to the brain. Sensory neuron. Sensory neurons. See, in his chariot and his patients, sensory neurons he lost. Another one is motor neuron. Sensory neurons, and another one is motor neuron. Sensory neuron carry messages from body parts to the brain. If anything you touch, so this touch will be carried to the brain by the sensory neurons. So, but the motor neuron carry a message from brain to the body parts of sense organ. It is a difference. In his patient, he lost sensory neuron, but the motor neuron is still working. That's why there is a movement in the muscles. You can see he can move the organs, but the sensation cannot absorbed by his patient. After 18th century, so many experiments done on this neurons. Finally, they find out different types of sensory neurons, motor neurons, and associated neurons. This is about the small introduction of the coordination, the linking system. So there should be a coordination should be there in our body parts, in our body organs. If coordination is not there, what happens? We cannot survive. If this hand says, the finger says, I don't put food in the mouth. If this hands will not work, it will be separated. We cannot mix the food properly. We cannot put it in the mouth. Even though you put the food in the mouth, if teeth says, I can't crush the food, then who will crush the food? If tongue says, I will not swallow the food, I will not mix the saliva with the food materials, the food cannot enter the stomach. After entering the stomach, hydrochloric acid is released, digest, everything will happen. There should be a coordination. This eye should be wash the food, this hand should be mix the food, it should be keep in the mouth, the teeth should be custodied properly, the jaw should be move up and down, The tongue should be mixed with the saliva properly, and you can push the food into the next. This is so much coordination is there. So this is the linking system. This is very, very important lesson. Okay, students. So today homework just to read and write some more examples of respond to stimuli. Respond to stimuli. I told you already. So like cat running, we need to look at the rat. Plants grow toward the sunlight. So we will sweat when we are exposed to the sunlight. We should collect some more information about this. Respond to stimuli. How plants will respond, how animals will respond. So how human beings will respond to stimuli. And so you have to do the activity like so for two students. So one student has to hold it, another student hold his ears. There should be a gap. So now you are leaving this, following this sticks, whether he is exactly holding here or not, or parallels is falling down. So this is the activity. So you have to read and write some information about this respond to stimuli and write the integrating pathway nervous coordinations. Gallons and what he discovered. Don't write all the matters. It's not important. What he did and